From a massive cruise ship hitting a rock in shallow water and tipping over for the world to see to a fire on board a ship off the coast of New Jersey that forced hundreds of passengers to jump overboard, here are 5 of the most expensive cruise ship disasters in history. 1. SS Morrow Castle. In a haunting echo from the past, the SS Morrow Castle, a luxurious ocean liner of 1930, met a tragic fate in the midst of its voyage from Cuba to New York in September 1934. A sudden and devastating fire engulfed the ship in the dead of night, leading to a frantic struggle for survival among passengers and crew off the coast of New Jersey. Despite valiant rescue efforts, the toll of human lives lost in the disaster underscored the grave risks faced by seafarers in the unforgiving maritime environment. The aftermath of the SS Morrow Castle incident left a lasting impact, with the cause of the fire remaining a mystery and the financial repercussions totaling over $4 million at the time. 2. MS Oceanos. The ill-fated voyage of the MS Oceanos, a French-built and Greek-owned cruise ship, culminated in a tragic final chapter during a stormy journey in August 1991. As adverse weather conditions wreaked havoc on board, a series of mishaps unfolded. Unbeknownst to them, the ship's hull had fractured below decks and seawater was pouring into the generator room. This led to a loss of power and subsequent abandonment of the vessel by the crew. The lack of communication and leadership in the face of crisis left passengers adrift and in distress. Initially, 2 small ships nearby were the first to arrive at the scene and shared the ship's coordinates with the South African authorities. 3 hours later, rescue helicopters started arriving and safely lifted passengers and the remaining crew to safety using winches. Fortunately, all 571 passengers and crew survived. The legacy of the MS Oceanos disaster lives on through dedicated websites and first-hand accounts, shedding light on the resilience and resourcefulness displayed in times of crisis at sea. 3. Carnival Splendor. One of the most striking incidents in recent history unfolded aboard the Carnival Splendor, a vessel under the banner of Carnival Cruise Line. On a fateful day in November 2010, while en route from Long Beach to the Mexican Riviera, the cruise liner was beset by a catastrophic mishap. A diesel generator in the engine room erupted into flames, leading to a complete loss of power on the ship. With modern vessels heavily reliant on electricity for propulsion and essential services, the situation quickly spiraled into a crisis. Despite prompt containment of the fire, the ship found itself adrift at sea, necessitating a tow back to California by a tugboat. The aftermath of this calamity, although no lives were lost, saw Carnival Cruise Line facing a mammoth financial setback, with the incident rumored to have cost the company a staggering $100 million. 4. Carnival Sunrise, formerly known as the Carnival Triumph, witnessed its own series of unfortunate events in 2013 when a fire broke out in the aft engine room, leading to a complete power outage on the vessel. The ensuing backup of raw sewage on the passenger decks not only posed a health hazard, but also earned the incident the notorious media moniker of the Poop Cruise. As the ship underwent repairs in Alabama following the fire incident, unforeseen strong winds caused it to break free from its moorings, resulting in a collision with another vessel and a tragic loss of life. The cascade of challenges faced by the Carnival Sunrise prompted a comprehensive review of the entire Carnival fleet, highlighting the critical need for enhanced safety measures and contingency plans in maritime operations. 5. Costa Concordia. In a parallel tale of tragedy and misfortune, the Costa Concordia disaster of January 2012 serves as a stark reminder of the grave consequences of navigational errors at sea. During a routine 7-day cruise, the Italian cruise ship strayed off course, leading to a fateful collision with an underwater rock that caused the vessel to capsize perilously close to the shore. The ensuing rescue operation, spanning 6 intense hours, managed to save the majority of passengers and crew. However, the loss of 33 lives cast a somber shadow over the incident. Investigations pointed fingers at the crew, particularly the captain, for their role in the disaster. The salvage operation that followed, involving the refloating and towing of the Costa Concordia back to Genoa for scrapping, stands as one of the most extensive and costly maritime salvage operations in history, with an estimated financial toll of around $2 billion. The incidents detailed above showcase the diverse range of challenges that can arise in the maritime industry, from engine failures and fires to collisions and capsize events. Each disaster underscores the critical need for robust safety measures, effective emergency response protocols, and comprehensive crew training to mitigate risks and ensure the well-being of passengers as well as financial loss.